Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to be discussing shoes, exclusively shoes. I'll be talking about some items I recently purchased that are very similar to designer styles I've been a fan of for a few weeks now. I've kept my eye on, and I'll also be discussing some other shoes I've noticed available online for the new spring season that are very similar dupes to other designer styles. So first up, I'd like to discuss the style I'm really excited about. I ordered these roughly a couple of weeks ago and I've been bursting to talk about them, so really happy. It is these sandals. These are chunky, almost like a platform sandal, and these are from Zara. The camera can focus here, and this is in like a rubber style with some fabric at the top, a very thick front strap. I don't know if you guys can see, and the strap has, I believe it has like a buckle, a couple of like buckle strap details, and I love these. I instantly associated this with the chunky sandals I saw in Givenchy's SS21 collection online, and Zendaya was photographed in the same pair for a photo shoot she did with GQ at the beginning of this year. Which made me like the shoes even more. I just love the real obscure style of them. They're very masculine and edgy. So when I was browsing through Zara shoes, I was so excited when I saw basically their version of that sandal in this design. Now upon first glance you might think that styling these might be tricky, and perhaps for some, but I feel like if you don't think about it too much, then the sandals will just merge right into any kind of casual outfit that you choose to pair them with. Personally, I might go for wide leg trousers over these, or like just a loose fitting midi skirt, keeping everything casual. Now leading on to more sandals, last year I discussed the Rose Gaia sandals which I purchased. I did an unboxing giving you guys my first impressions, my first review, and now for high street lovers out there, people that were maybe not willing to spend all their money on that design, there is a more affordable option in the form of this pair which I ordered from Zara. Also, I couldn't resist. This is basically their version of the Gaia sandal. As you can see, it's very close to the rose style. It has that thick front strap at the front toe, and it's like an all together general gladiator style sandal. This was retailed at £80, so it's still quite steep for a pair of high street shoes, especially sandals, but having tried these on, the quality is definitely there, and it felt very comfortable for me. I haven't worn these out yet, but just walking around in the house, I really don't have any complaints, and I feel like because it's such a, if you can see, like a heavily woven detail at the top, it will keep your foot insecure. So you don't need to worry about any slippage or anything like that. If I'd waited a few months ago, maybe I wouldn't have purchased the Gaia because now these are available. But yeah, this is a lucky find for those who are still a fan, haven't yet decided to go for the rose style, and may want to opt for these. And having looked on Zara's website, I believe they have a white pair that I've noticed on models. And again, this will be a great staple shoe for the season that we're in right now, the new spring season, leading on to summer when the weather gets hotter. So can't wait to try these on with a few maxi summer dresses, some light linen pieces. I think this will match really well. Some other sandals I noticed that were very similar to some of the Rose favoured styles, in particular the Ginza flip-flop sandal. That was a big hit last year. I also discussed that design. There were a few similar dupes you could have bought last year, and there seem to be a lot more now being made available. That's typically how it works when it comes to high street items, falling off from designer staples. So I have noticed that Zara again have their own version of a chunky flip-flop sandal available now online. Mango also have their version of the Ginza in a brown. I now want to move on to shoes. Now this is starting to turn into a bit of a The Row kind of tribute video. I didn't intend it to be that way, but a lot of their styles I have really admired in recent months. But obviously I do think that the price point for The Row as a label in general is very steep, very expensive. So, you know, I can understand if a lot of people aren't willing to spend their money on the brand. But luckily I have found, as I mentioned, so many styles that are similar to the row, including this. This is a derby shoe, and it has like a raised piping detail at the front, and it has just like your classic kind of rubber sole, and these are reminiscent of the Rose Honor shoes. Now this style is starting to creep up in popularity, I've noticed the last few weeks, just looking at bloggers that I follow, that I admire. And yeah, this pair is not the Rose, this is from Zara Men's, would you believe it? Now, I don't normally look at the Zara Men's shoe section of the website, but I've been kind of scouring online trying to find a derby shoe similar, because I just, something about the Honor shoes, it's not my typical shoe style, but it just grabbed me, and I thought I would try Zara Men's website, just by chance. Obviously buying shoes you have to be careful. For me, I have narrow feet, so buying men's shoes is not ideal. Even if I buy the right size, for me it may not fit me, it might be a bit too wide. But I did try these on, and luckily they do fit my feet. They're not, you know, too big for me, but I do think I'll need to wear socks with this, just because the back might slip. There's a little danger of that. I can give you guys an update once I start to get to wear this out and about a lot more. That is all the shoe styles and dupes I have to discuss with you today in this video. Let me know which is your favourite pair in the comments below, and please subscribe, because I'll be back with a new video very soon to share with you all.